Hi guys, welcome to Celestial Telepathic Tarot. Today we have a pick a card reading for you based off the show Legendary, okay? If you ain't seen it, go see it. It's a whole vibe, it's a whole bop. And the intro of the song just basically inspired this whole reading. So if you haven't guessed it already, the reading is Why Are You Legendary? Okay, we're going to be spilling some tea. So I have 3 pictures from you guys to choose from, and if you feel like you're vibing with more than one picture, go ahead, tap in, get those extra messages, and I'll see you guys at your piles. Bye! Hi Pile 1, welcome to your reading, and we're going to tap in and see exactly why you legendary. I have some cards that I already pre-picked for your pile, but we'll get into those in the second half of the reading. So let's get straight into your tarot and, ask Spirit to spill the tea. Spirit, ancient ancestors, ascending masters, guardian angels, divine. Why is Pile 1 legendary? What is the tea, please? And we already have, oh, we got 2 cards. Okay, let's get into it. Oh, the 5 of Swords, baby. You legendary because you are a fighter. You are a survivor, okay? You have a lot of smarts and brains, especially when it comes to dealing with oppositions and people who are very committed to not only misunderstanding you, but tearing you down. It's like people want to compete with you to help validate themselves and help validate that they are the ones who are the legend. But going up against you is a bad idea because I like to refer to life as the game of life. You guys know the game of life. It's like you've mastered it, you know how to navigate and maneuver through it, and not everyone has that, that skill and adaptability. So yeah, I feel like as well, you're not afraid. Because the 5 of Swords is similar to the 5 of Wands, but for me the 5 of Swords is more like you about it, okay? You about that life. If someone wants to come up against you and play games, you will run circles around their ass, and they are the ones that are missing out. They want to come, run your circus, make you look a whole damn fool, and you welcome them into the ring, and they're the ones who look a whole damn fool, okay? That's the vibe. Like, the 5 of Swords is a savage, baby. That's why you're a legend, or you're legendary, because you're a whole ass savage. People really think they can come through and dim your light, walk all over you, and they have such a rude awakening when they see how you just mow them down. You're not even fazed by them. That's why you're legendary. You're not even fazed by people trying to come up against you and really try and fuck up your show. Like, you're not about it. So we have the King of Pentacles, and it did fall in reverse. Actually, I do like to have it upright just for imagery reasons. So I want to say, and people be feeling unhappy and angry, and this is why they want to come up against you, because I feel like in terms of stability and financial security, you have that. You're very good at managing and handling money, and you have no problem sharing that with the people who need to, experience that abundance with you. But then you have people who feel like they can take advantage of you, and they find out the hard way that that's not how it goes. That's really not how it goes. So with the King of Pentacles here, it's like the reason you have people coming at you so hard and coming for your status and trying to knock you off your pedestal is because they want a piece of your pie. They want a piece of your abundance. They want a piece of your wealth and stability, and they just want you to give to them, and you're really not here for that. These people can be like greedy, they lack good money management, and they just really want to knock you off your path and your pedestal, and it's not going to play out that way because, what did we say? You're a force to be reckoned with, and I feel like no one can move you out your spot. You cannot be moved easily at all. Like, you really have people feeling hella defeated when they try and come up against you with any kind of conflict or opposition, or just basically any kind of competition, because you really just be slaying the competition. People want to play mind games. They want to try and bully you and try and be like a dictator in your presence, and it doesn't work. Like, people really want to get the upper hand when it comes to interacting with you, and I'm sorry, they fail miserably, like miserably, and it has them feeling so upset and defeated. And I feel like they want to have like it's like they have an internal kind of conflict with themselves when they go through whatever cycle that they want to go through, and it just kind of fumbles and flops. Before I even tap into like the reversal of the King of Pentacles, the reason why you are legendary is because you help people feel safe and secure. You are a dependable leader. You live in your authenticity. And because you live from such a elevated status or high vibration, like, a lot of people, they really do respect you. And on top of that, like, it's given a socialite, okay? You definitely have a high status. You're wealthy. People see you as the boss. You run this shit. This is why people are very unsuccessful when they try and go up against you, because you are the blueprint for success, okay? You are a hard worker. You forever stay in your bag, and your money stays up and it stays stuck. You're hella mature and grounded. People see you as like an inspiration, someone to learn from. They really admire how you're a protector and you're a provider. On top of that, hey, you're loyal and you're hella stable. And this is why people just, they see that, they hate that, and they want to come for you, because they feel like they don't have the same social status as you. They feel like maybe you're a risk taker, but your risks pay off, whereas theirs don't even pay off. On top of that, I don't even understand why these people would want to come for you and blame you for their unsuccessful like losses and failures, because at the end of the day, they're lazy. They would rather take shortcuts than working their ass off like you, okay? And I'm sorry, like, they're materialistic for all the wrong reasons. Like, you can very much appreciate money and wealth, but like, you're not self-absorbed. It doesn't take up your energy. Like, it doesn't rule you. Money doesn't rule you. You just understand that you need money to survive and get on with life. So we also have the Four of Swords. God, I could not speak there. But for me, oh, I love the colors. The colors are just gorgeous. But for me, I feel like it's just saying that you're legendary because you're an amazing healer. Yes, you know when to grind and make that money, make that bag, but at the same time, if you need to take a back seat and relax and meditate, recharge, just take a break from socializing with everybody and giving your energy out to people, you're gonna do that, because what you take pride in is taking care of yourself. We have two kings here, so for sure you with the King of Wands energy, very attractive. Again, you are a leader, you are a visionary, you chase your passions and your goals and your ambitions. When you set a strategy, it pans out, it's very successful. And like, if you are a masculine, you are hella dominant, you are in control of your life. That's why people very much respect the energy that you exude. But even if you're a feminine, like, people find it very attractive that, like, if it's a man's world, you can run that shit. You know how to get down with the big boys because you know how to tap into your masculine energy, and people just find that like it's a boss move. Not all feminines know how to tap into that masculine energy and run with the big boys, but people really do respect that. Hey, you are not someone to be messed with. That's why it's kind of like this whole people wanting to come up against you. It's your divine masculine that handles business and puts them in their place. Like, for real, for real. You're also a legend because if you go through like, yeah, you can go through heartbreak, but I'm gonna say, like, with people really trying to compete and knock you off your pedestal, that shit can be exhausting. You're someone where you know how to withdraw, really take care of yourself, cater to yourself, and you also know how to heal through negative experience, whether that be like realizing that your friends who you thought were allies are not your allies, or a lover is not the best for you. You know how to release that, prioritize yourself, take a break from those people and that situation, and heal your heart and basically gather the strength that you need. Okay, people really admire that you're able to regroup and then start afresh, start all over again. And you have a lot of strength and power. Like, people want your strength and power. They really do admire how you navigate, what do we say? You navigate the game of life. Oh my god, okay, just because it's 2-2. I literally only wanted 4, but Spirit said I'm finna give you 5. Like, the fuck you thought this was? That's what Spirit said. So we have the 2 of Pentacles. You are hella balanced, okay? And those 3 eyes that she has is really standing out to me right now. Oh my god, Temperance, reaffirming that you're hella balanced. I'm also getting a vibe that you are an earth angel. That's why when people try you, it's not working, because you are divinely protected and you are always being divinely guided, okay? But with the eyes, it's like you see through the fuckery, you see through people's mask, you see through deception, you see what is best for you and what does not serve you, and you do not play them games, okay? People think you're a legend, or you basically are legendary because of your multitasking abilities, the fact that you have so many skills and talents, and you could have loads of projects going on that you may not even be divulging to people, because with that 4 of Swords energy, it's like doing a lot of work behind the scenes. So yeah, you could be a pop out queen, king here. You just be popping out with shit and people are like, whoa, when were you working on that? I didn't even know about it. But yeah, you definitely have people curious about how you're making your money, curious about your creative endeavors, curious about your wealth and your stability, and how much it's given a vibe of you could be someone who either has multiple streams of income, or you are a legendary because you plan, or you're working to build up multiple streams of income, okay? You're thinking about building generational wealth, and a lot of people really do respect that about you. With this 2 of Cups, like, people feel like you're their soulmate, you are their love of their life. Or even with friends feel like they want to like grow old with you. They don't want to lose you. They feel like you're such a great partner, you're such a great friend, you're so loving and enjoyable to be around. You know how to connect with people, mind, body, and soul. You could have an energy where unfortunately people may get a bit addicted to you, and they don't want to let you go, because like the energy you give, it nourishes people. That's why you have that power and strength to really step away and focus on yourself, because you could find it a bit draining. I don't know if you have like a social meter and it fills up, and when it fills up you need to like take time for yourself. But yeah, people really do admire that you are a social butterfly and you really know how to connect with people on a deep level. But when it's time to sit back and relax and do you, like, you be doing that too without questions. What definitely keeps shining through in this reading is that no matter what life throws at you, the ups and downs, you are very flexible and adaptable to dealing with them and moving through whatever cycles are thrown at you, okay? You're a legend because you stay committed to anything you set your mind to. You're hella resourceful, and on top of that, like, you're very flexible. You're not rigid. You're able to just seamlessly maneuver through life regardless of whatever you be encountering. So yeah, like, people see you as marriage material. They want to unify with you, and like, you just have people falling head over heels for you, okay? Like, yo, they want to build friendships, romances, they want to have a love affair, they don't care, okay? You just have people fallen in love with your energy. It's like, baby, you addictive and everybody wants a piece, period. Like, everyone wants a piece of you. You're like a hot commodity. Oh gosh, we have a lot coming through. Okay, let's see. So we have balanced. Okay, that keeps coming through. Like, spirit really is reaffirming that the reason you are the ish is because you are consistent with whatever projects you be working on, whatever like intentions you set, your emotions. You're hella balanced and consistent when navigating through life. Like, people really want to come through and knock you off your pedestal, and unfortunately, no, they can't be doing that. So you could also be moody, you could have a lot of personalities, and people, they don't know what side of you they're gonna get, but they also find it exciting, or they find it quite attractive that you have these different personalities with all these different moods. Whereas, like, other people who are coming up against you and trying to knock you off your path, like, that's what they could be envious of. Even if you're being a bit raggy, like the Geordies say, like, you're being a bit crazy, people still, like, love and admire you. I'll give you an example. Like, Geordie Shore, Chloe, oh my god, she's fucking crazy. Even when she goes off rage, like, she is arguing with people, she's fucking crazy. But everyone just loves her because she is a barrel of love. She is a good time. So it's like, yeah, you may have your bad moods, but people still love and appreciate you because, like we said, you are authentic. You live in your authenticity. You're kind of a vibe of, you take me as I am, and it is what it is. If you don't like it, keep it pushing, keep it moving. So this one did fall in reverse. If you love to have fun in these streets, I will never shame anybody, okay? You do you, boo. But what could make you legendary is you could be a modest baddie. You don't be giving out your body to anybody and everybody. Like, people really do have to prove themselves if they want to sit a seat at your table, if they want a piece of your cake. Like, oh my god, materialistic. Yo, you're legendary because you be having the finer things in life, and that's why everybody is envious of you. It could also be a thing where like love interests, because they want to impress you, they be prepared to spend a bag on you. Okay, you got you got people wanting to spoil you. That's why you legendary. But yeah, your body can be really gorgeous as well, and you have a lot of people like thirsting and lusting over you, okay? And the final card we have is player. I enjoy playing the field. So I love a modest baddie, okay? That is like a bachelor, bachelorette, that people think is a heartbreaker. Y'all be the best, okay? Oh my god, competitive. I like to keep up with the Joneses. So that's why you're legendary as well. People stay trying to keep up with you, stay trying to compete with you, because they low-key want to be you. That's the vibe. People want to be you because they see how abundant and blessed you are. They see how balanced you are. They see that you're able to navigate through life, and they low-key just want your life. They want to be you. They want to receive the abundance and the attention that you get from people in the universe, okay? But back to being a player. Like, you're a legend because you can't be, like, no one can tie you down, okay? No one can trap you, entangle you in anything. You are a heartbreaker, okay? If you're not interested in what someone is serving, you keep it pushing. And maybe people project onto you that even if you're not like out in these streets having fun, like, people may project onto you that you're promiscuous because, like, you're out here breaking too many hearts. But you're definitely a legend because you have people obsessed with you, falling in love with you, and breaking their heart and just never forgetting you, baby. You're the it factor. Everyone wants to see at your table, but unfortunately not everyone can get in. It is what it is. Like, boss up or get out. That could be your energy. I love that energy. Oh, I love this card that came out. So the card that fell out says intuition connects with the magic of your intuition to be led into the next phase. So yeah, we literally said it. The reason why people just can't knock you off your path, they can't compete with you, they can't intimidate you, is because baby, you are intuitively gifted, you are psychically gifted, you're connected to the divine and your ancestors, and you always intuitively know the right steps to take. We literally said with those free eyes, like, you see through every situation that you need to see through, and you always trust the divine to give you the answers you need, to guide the light on the path that you need to take. And you're a legend because you're forever moving on to the next phase of life. You're never staying stuck and stagnant. You're always elevating, growing, and just bossing up. That's why people may really want to come on your path and just deter you and compete with you and slow you down, because they're unhappy with how fast you're elevating and you're growing, and the fact that you're always making money. Like, people really want to mess up with your abundance. I literally did a reading, I can't remember which one, but that was coming through, where people want to fuck up your abundance, your financial stability, because there's some ugly Bettys, okay? Ugh. Anyway, we have burdens. Release the burdens you've been carrying. Give them to your angels. Literally. Oh, can't drop it down. You don't fight with nobody. You don't have time to fight with nobody. You literally surrender and release it to your ancestral team, your angels, and you allow karma to do the rest, okay? You don't allow anyone to project any burdens onto you, and if you do experience burdens from your own like life experience and the cycles that you're going through, you surrender and you release it to your angels, because you know that you should not be stressing over things that you cannot control. So you're a legend because you seem unfazed. You really seem unfazed by any struggles that you go through. And we literally said it, you're someone who knows how to balance the ups and the downs of life. So yeah, I love that for you guys. Ooh, what's this? It says, time. Some things take time. Don't worry about it. It will come at the right time. What did we literally say? You're a legend because you don't stress about things that you cannot control. That's not your portion. That's really not your portion. Like, if you can't control it, you're like, okay, it is what it is. I'm gonna release it and let my angels deal with it. You live from the motto of what is for me shall not pass me, and I am where I need to be at the right time of every moment in life. Like, you really don't stress about it, because what will come to you and is meant for you will always happen. So yeah, people look at you as a legend or legendary because A, you seem unfazed, and B, you don't stress, you don't worry about anything really. You don't worry about it. So let's tap into our last deck before we see our pre-pick cards. Does anything just want to shoot out, or should I do a random pick? Alright, I think it's a random pick, guys, and because I love a bottom energy, we'll pick that one as well. Okay then, so let's see. Oh, freedom. I love that. So that's another reason why you're a legend. No one can hold you down. No one can keep you stuck, okay? Especially with their expectations, projections, illusions, delusions. Like, you don't carry that shit. You let it go and you live life how you want to live life. Like, you are not someone who's going to be a trapped bird in a cage. Like, no, you are forever walking onto the next phase of life. Or in terms of, like, I'm just hearing like spontaneous. You're very spontaneous. You're very free in sense of like new beginnings and new adventures. I feel like what makes you a legend is because you're essentially up for anything if it doesn't harm you or yourself. Like, you are not afraid to just take a leap of faith and just experience what needs to be experienced and live life for you. So yeah, people really do admire how free spirited and spontaneous you are when it comes to enjoying life. Oh, I love this. I've never seen this card in this deck before. Family. So you're a legend because you don't play about yours, okay? When it comes to your family, you do not play about your family. You're very family orientated. You can have people in your family that really do look up to you and respect you. You could be a good role model in your family as well. People could see the way that you are with your family, and they look at you and they be like, oh my god, you'd be a great mother, you'd be a great father. I would actually like to build a family unit, a family connection with you. That would be so dope. But yeah, when it comes to like family, like you just have a good sense of background. I forget what they say about, I don't know, I guess people just want to know more about you and your family as well, because like, you know, when your family sets good morals for you, people could think, oh my god, like you have really good morals, you have your head screwed on straight. Like, people want to see your family, they want to see where you came from. People may be curious, or you could be someone where you have a really dope heritage, okay? Like, you could be Blasian, you could be Afro-Caribbean, I don't know what else to say, but you know what I mean? You could have a really dope heritage that people are very intrigued and want to know more about. Okay, so let's see. Oh, baby, what makes you a legend is that you say no, especially to your haters. If you don't want to do something, if it's not vibing with you, if it's not aligning with you on an energetic, like, playing field, goodbye, speak to the hand, I'm moving on. I also get this vibe like you're not about the drama, you're not about to sit down and go back and forth with somebody. They could really just argue with themselves because you don't have time for it. You don't have time to entertain anything low vibrational. People really want to drag you down, and you tell them no, you need to fight those demons by yourself. Oh my gosh, literally. I love that she's wearing a hijab as well, because I think it just reaffirms to me that you are a modest baddie, okay? You're such a modest baddie, and people just really respect that and they admire that. You could have really high morals as well and high standards that people actually want to meet. Like, they think it's really dope that you set these standards for yourself and the other people that interact with you. So you're someone that no task is too big or too small. If you set your mind on something, you're gonna complete it, you're gonna fulfill it, and like, no one can tell you that you can't do it, because bitch, you can. Like, you literally can do it. And oh my god, second time the energy of family is coming through. So home is where your heart is. Where is your heart? Okay, that's interesting. So yeah, home is where your heart is. People feel like you are home to them. You make them feel safe, you make them feel secure. You have a good family unit, you have a good home background, you have great connections with your family and friends who you see as family. Like, people just think you're very secure and you're very grounded. You could maybe even have your own crib, okay? And that's legendary too. Get yourself on that property ladder, okay? But overall, yeah, you just, it's given this vibe that you are the glue that brings everybody together within your friends and within your family. Like, if you weren't around, people wouldn't be connecting the way that they normally do with each other. Oh, baby, you are creative, okay? But you're also a force to be reckoned with. So with this, it says creation, destruction, and transformation. So what did we say? You are forever evolving and transitioning through life. No one can keep you stuck. No one can keep you stagnant. If you're not happy with a situation, you will release that, move on, and go on to the next. The same way that you can build something, baby, you can tear it back down. You do not care. If you need to mow over all this shit so we could all move on, you'll do that. You are a force to be reckoned with. I feel like as well, when people try to go up against you, they feel like you're a tornado when you run through. You destroy everything in your path. You're a reckoning. They really do regret trying to put you in a box and say this is how it's finna be, because that's not how it played out. And with the creation, like, you're a legend because you can make nothing into something. You're highly creative, imaginative, you're a visionary, you are a sculptor, okay? Whether that be writing, modeling, making music, designing, architecture, it's like you can literally bring your thoughts to life, and it's just, it's a skill. It's an amazing skill, I will say that. So we have gratitude. Be grateful for what you received today. So the reason why you're legendary and the reason why the universe keeps blessing you is because you know when to say thank you. Not only that, you're also just very grateful for your wins and even your losses, because your losses have taught you a lot and they've made you into the amazing being that you are today. So you definitely don't turn your nose down on your losses. But overall, like, you know when to show gratitude, not only to the universe but also to people that have helped you get out of any difficult situations that you may have experienced. So people could really see you as humble as well, and they could like helping you because of the gratitude and appreciation that you send their way. Okay, so we have patience, inner peace, self-control. So you're a legendary because you're very stable, you don't blow things out of proportion, you don't lose control of yourself in situations when things may be going rough, life seems hard, or people just really want to go up against you and knock you off your path. You don't get too much in your head and lose sight of the bigger picture. Like, you're very peaceful, you're very harmonious and balanced, and you really don't like when people come in and they try and compromise with your peace. Like, you don't play about your peace, you don't play about your family, you don't play about your finances, and you sure as hell do not play about your peace. Okay, you will show them why they should not be playing with you. But on top of that, like, you're very patient in the sense of if you're working on a project and it's not giving you the desired results that you would like it to give you at that particular moment, like, you will still stay committed and determined to work on that project and watch it grow into like abundance where it's literally giving back to you the way that it should be. So we have unconditional divine love. This is really beautiful. So the universe loves you unconditionally, and this is what you exude out to everybody that you meet. This is why people may feel like they can come up against you and really take advantage and try and dim your light and put you in a box, because you could take everybody at face value until they give you a reason not to trust them. But as soon as you get the okay that they're not good for you, like, what do we say? You have no problem cutting them off and going your separate ways. But you're basically a legend because you are the blueprint of unconditional love. You exude it, you live by it, and that's why people just very much admire you and want to be in your energy all the time, because it's like the love that you give, it nourishes people's soul and they just really admire it. Oh my god, pioneer. Gosh, I cannot speak today. So it says passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. What did we say? You are the blueprint, baby. You set the standard. A lot of people want to be like you, okay? They want to be a visionary like you. They want to be a pioneer. They want to be an entrepreneur. You're hella creative. Regardless of whether or not it's giving you the desired results, you will stay dedicated to that passion of yours. And I feel like you have a creativity where it's out of the box, okay? No one can look at what you're doing and be like, oh, you're copying me, because bitch, you're a visionary, you're a pioneer, you did it first, okay? Like, no one can come in your face and say you're stealing this shit, because you are the motherfucking blueprint. For me, that's just projection, okay? They are projecting onto you because they be stealing your shit. Okay, that's the tea right there. That is the tea right there, okay? But overall, you have a lot of creativity and passion, and that's what makes you a legend. Like, watching Legendary, seeing how they make these dances and projections and performances, and it's so out of the box. It's stuff that you have never seen before. That is definitely your energy. When you create something, it's so out of the box that people are like, wow, I've never thought of doing that before. Thank you for inspiring me. That is it as well. You inspire people, and with that unconditional love, I'm coming back to that because I feel like everything you do, look at the heart there, it's all out of love, okay? You operate from a high vibration of love. You don't do stuff to be greedy or get one up on people. Like, you are very genuine and authentic, and people really respect that. I've been saying it from the start, man. You're hella determined. no one can tell you you can't do shit, because what does it say? You can do it. You can do it, okay? There is nothing you cannot do, for real. You're determined to achieve your goals, your passions, your desires, and you stay hella focused. I'm hearing that thing about the man's world. Like, nothing intimidates you, okay? No arena you go into will intimidate you or make you feel scared to do what it is that you came here to do. Like, if you set your mind on something, you're finna achieve it, full stop, okay? Past life. So what makes you a legend is when you connect with people, because we literally said it, you connect with people, mind, body, and soul. You make people feel like they had, or yeah, like they've had a past life connection with you, because it's just like, it's just the way that you connect with them, the way that you just speak to their soul, okay? Maybe even like, you could come into people's lives and help them heal certain aspects within themselves, whether it's just childhood trauma, inner wounds and stuff like that. And maybe it's something that they themselves have been struggling to work on and heal. And when you come in, it's like, damn, have you known me from a past life? Because how did you know that I needed to work on these things? People are very grateful to have met you and connected with you, because it gives this vibe that I don't know, you awaken them spiritually in some kind of way, for sure. And then we have wild and free. Oh, I love it. I love it, because we literally had that energy of the spontaneity. I can't remember what card it is, but or maybe I'm thinking about another reading. Bloody hell. I have been doing a few readings today, but overall, you are wild, you are free, you are spontaneous. We did say that no one can put you in a cage and lock you up and keep you stuck. Like, no, it's not finna work. The freedom card, that's what it was. There was definitely a freedom card. You are free, you are expansive, you are creative, you are unique, you're a visionary, you are out of the box, you are a trendsetter for sure. That's why you're legendary, because with the pioneer and just being so wild, carefree, explosive, and expressive, like, you set trends, baby. People want to be like you because they see you as like an inspiration, okay? So we have reversal magic. Someone who has done magic work on you is now working to reverse the magic to right a wrong. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this card originally fell in reversal when I was shuffling it, and I was like, well, I'm going to take it in reversal and see later if it has any significant meaning. And for me, what it's saying is that the reason why you're a legend, if people try to do their kitchen magic on you, it doesn't pan out well, okay? There's no way to reverse it. I'm sorry, that really made me laugh, because there's no way to reverse it. There's no Uno reverse when it comes to fucking with your peace. Like, your ancestors do not play about you. Your spiritual guides and your spiritual team do not play about you. I'm pretty sure at the start we said karma will come through and it will hand the justice that is needed. Like, people are shaking in their boots forever, resorting in dark magic to try and come up against you or slow you down, because the universe is just beating their ass. You know what I'm seeing right now? If you watch Baddies West, okay, I'm seeing when Tommy grabbed Stunner's head and she went boop 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 boop, okay? That's what the universe is doing right now. It's going boop 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 boop, because the universe said, hey, how you gonna try play with a earth angel and think we ain't gonna get our lick back, okay? Ooh. Voodoo. Someone is doing voodoo work on you to achieve something against you. Look to other cards to see in which areas. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, that one fell in reversal as well. So what are we saying? Spirit has come back twice to tell you, anybody that's playing in your energy, they better stop now, okay? They better stop now, because the universe, hey, what is that story? Is it Job, when the devil was talking to the Lord and saying that, oh, this person is only a high believer because you're blessing them, and A, B, C, D, E, F, G, take their blessings away and they're not going to believe in you. And the Lord done let the devil put Job through some shit, okay? I'm telling you, but he ain't lose no faith. He ain't lose no faith. He said there must be a reason the Lord is testing me, and I'm finna pass this test. And when Job passed that test, the Lord blessed him like abundantly, 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 okay? 10 times over abundantly, because he went through it and he never gave up faith. So what I'm gonna say now is, hey, maybe these people feel like their shit be working because the universe be letting it slide on occasion, because at the end of the day, like, as light workers, as healers, as spiritual do-gooders, like, life is never easy for us. We have to learn some hard lessons, and it's just all a part of our elevation and growth. So and it makes us into a better character, a better person. It helps us learn how to up our protection, and also it helps us open our inner knowing, our psychic gifts and abilities, to basically help us see the negative energy and learn how to maneuver and work around it and avoid it altogether. But basically what I'm saying is the universe may allow these attacks, and sometimes people feel like they're winning because they be seeing you down. But hey, it's only because the universe is testing that person to see, are they gonna keep playing in the universe's face, or are they gonna learn what it is, okay? And if they don't learn the lesson and they keep playing on your energy, the karma is real, okay? The karma is savage. The universe does not play about you. So don't fear about anyone hexing you. Don't fear about anyone doing any black magic, baby, because the universe done said, no. No, they got your back, okay? They got your back. You are divinely protected. And if you go through hard cycles and lessons, it's just the universe keeping you on your toes, okay? Just the same way the Lord was testing Job. It's like that. The universe is just keeping you on your toes, okay? So power one, that was a real dope reading. I absolutely loved the energy that came through. If you feel like there's more messages out there for you, go dip into another pile, okay? Let me know down below if you liked the reading, if you resonated with anything. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe, join the familia, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pal 2, welcome to your reading, and we're going to tap in and see, why are you legendary? What is the secret to your source? I have some pre-picked cards for your pile, but we'll tap into those a bit later. I apologize if you hear any other background noises. Not much I can do about that, but we'll just push through. So, Spirit, Ancient Ancestors, Ascending Masters, Guardian Angels, Divine, why is pal 2 legendary, please? Tell us the secret to their source. Okay. So we have the moon. Oh, you're legendary because you are a mystery. People can't figure you out. You can make people feel anxious because you're not easy to read. Maybe people feel like you're holding or harboring secrets. But it's not your business to share everything and anything with everybody. And maybe people find that annoying because they are just used to telling everything, or just telling everybody every gory detail about themselves. Whereas you, if there are illusions that people want to project about you, you're more than happy for people to believe the stories or the rumors that are going on and around. Like, you don't really have to prove yourself to anybody, and people could find that very annoying. But overall, you are a mystery. You yourself, you could get anxious, but you don't allow it to stop you from doing whatever it is that you're here to do. Because look at how the moon has like all those plasters, so it gives me this vibe that you are a healer. Even if you are feeling anxious or nervous, or you are trying to work through illusions and projections that are put onto you, you're able to maneuver through those cycles because you are a healer that is always, you know, healing and moving forward with life. Tapping back into that healing energy, like, you're really able to reflect on situations that aren't really serving you, and you're able to release and move through them. Like, you don't hold on to anything that keeps you blocked intuitively. You're also someone that knows how to pay attention to details, and you're a legend because you're a mystery in the sense, like, not everything is what it seems when it comes to you, and People don't know how to read you. The Five of Swords. So you could have a message in another pile. I feel like I've seen that card before. But yeah, like people want to come up against you, play mind games, manipulation, and again, it doesn't work. You don't play into people's games. You don't say if someone does something in an attempt to trigger you, like it doesn't work because you see through the illusions and the delusions people try to project onto you or try and make you feel. Overall, like you could attract a lot of people that want to compete with you, but it's really giving a vibe where because you make other people feel anxious and very nervous, so you can't compete where you don't compare. That's definitely what I'm getting from this. But overall, yeah, like you don't have time for mind games, manipulations, people that want to come in and be deceptive. It's like people want to belittle you. They want, I don't know if they feel insecure because you're the hot shit, like you're here because you are a legend, you're legendary, and they sense that from you. And it's given this vibe like people want to come and steal your power from you, but they don't know you, they don't know how you operate, they don't know how you think. Like you're a mystery, you're hard to read. People cannot steal your power because if they're following the game plan, like it's not gonna work for you because you are totally unique and out of this world. Like another reason why you are legendary is because people really want to come at you aggressively and try and bully you and have like be at odds with you, but it's really giving this vibe of you leave people to fight with themselves, or like you can't be bullied, you can't be moved. People feel very defeated because they end up being the ones that surrender when they want you to surrender to all the thuggery that they're trying to put on top of you. Like people really want to come through and be manipulative and deceptive and win at all costs when it comes to competing with you and trying to gain the upper hand over you. But you just have this power where that cannot happen. No one can come and conquer you. No one can take your power from you. You don't give your power to people easily. And that's why you're a legend, because you attract a lot of low vibrational people that basically want to steal your power, and then they get upset because they find out the hard way when they basically lose everything that you are not one to be played with. Okay, they should have found themselves something safe to do. So what has decided to hide into the deck? And then we also have another card that's popped out. Oh, the Hanged Man. And that's why you're a legend, because you see them coming. You see them before. I don't even know what it is. Like, you're just 5 steps ahead of people, okay? They think of it, you already see them coming. I don't know if you feel their energy, you sense it, but you and the High Priestess, I'm done. So you're a mystic, you're a psychic, you're a spiritual baddie. That's why no one can come up against you and try and dictate and manipulate like the power struggles. People cannot come and have power struggles with you because you, with the 9 of Wands as well, you've been through many barriers. Okay, maybe a lot of barriers have been placed in front of you, but you've been through a lot of cycles of opposition and hardships, and like, I'm not saying that you've experienced more losses than wins, but you've experienced life with quite a few losses because it's all about lessons, okay? Not that there's anything wrong with you and your power and your capability. It's just like Spirit has you going on a pathway where you're learning a lot more hard cycles, but it's only because what is waiting for you is abundantly thriving. And it's like these people that try and come up against you, who see your power and see how legendary you are, it's like they see what you can accomplish, they see where you can go in life, and they basically just want to block you and prevent you from doing it. Maybe because of their own jealousy, that they themselves feel like they can't reach the same heights that you're achieving for. But it's like you have a lot of knowledge, power, talent, skills, and on top of that, you're intuitively spiritually gifted. Not only can you read through people and situations, but it's just like, yeah, you have people triggered because they really want to block your path and your elevation. They want you to stay tied up and stuck, but really and truly, that's how these people are. They are the ones that end up being tied up and stuck and stagnant because I'm getting a vibe of the Matrix when that guy is just maneuvering and dodging all the bullets. That's you. The bullets that people send for you, you move out the way and you let it do a boomerang effect where it hits them back 10 times over. So that's why people really be pressed about your legendary status, because you can really sense when people are a hater and they're trying to block your enlightenment. That's what it is. It's like people are very envious of your spiritual gifts, your intuition, your psychic abilities, the fact that you're very tapped in to spirit, and the fact that you can see the unseen, okay? You can see the bigger picture. Like, you may not have all the pieces, but you have an idea of where it's guiding you and what you need to do. And people are very sad that they don't have that sixth sense. They don't have that extra connection to spirit. And for some reason, they want to block your power and slow down your progression because it's just triggering them. It's making them feel very unhappy. You have people triggered because when they think that, say if you're having a moment of pause where nothing looks like it's moving in the right direction for you, they feel like the negativity they're sending your way is working, but they don't realize that you're literally just going through like transformation. You're transitioning, you're evolving, you're growing, and you're letting go of things that are not helping you so you can move on to the next step. Okay, people are really, it's like, say if you go into hermit mode and you're just doing that inner work and healing to gain a deeper perspective on the situation, like people don't really realize that you are doing your shadow work. I feel like that's another reason why you are a legend, because you know how to do your shadow work and gain like a different perspective on situations where you feel like, not that you are lacking direction, but you feel like things just aren't panning out the way that it is. Because like we said, you have a lot of people that are trying to go up against you because it's like they are very much intimidated or triggered by your power and your capability. And what I really want to say is, because people come up against you, they are the ones, like we said, they end up staying stuck. They lose their direction and they just end up being very unhappy because at the end of the day, like, they didn't have to send for you. They decided to just go up against you because they were bored. They wanted to project whatever insecurities they have. And when you move on and you leave people because you have that wisdom and you've gained the understanding of what the interaction or the energy exchange with them is teaching you, like when you move on and you leave them, they're very upset and they're very stuck in their situation. Another reason why you are a legend is because you forever trust your instincts. You don't take on anyone's projections or ideals if they do not align with your soul, okay, your higher purpose. People really admire, again, your spirituality, the fact that you are intuitively tapped in. And hey, you could also receive downloads from spirit. Like we said it, people are upset that you have that higher connection with spirit. Also, I feel like not only are you desirable, and people could be very envious that, you know, you are sexually desired by many because of your mystic spirituality, beauty, and then obviously you could be very good looking as well. It's also this fact that you could probably have high standards that makes you very unattainable. So you're not something that could be easily, like, you're not easy to, oh, what's the word? Like, you have high standards. You're someone that you have a lot of admirers, but if there's one thing that your admirers have in common is that they struggle to get you to settle down and commit to them. Like, you are not one to easily just be like, yep, I'll take whatever option comes by. You're always gonna vet out the options that you have, and that could be another reason why you spark, like, I'm sorry, the reason why you're a legend is because you really do spark a lot of jealousy and insecurity and aggression out of people. And it could be just because of whether it's the options in romance or just the options in life in general. You have a lot of options coming towards you that people really want to gun for you. And like we said, they want to block your progression. You are also a legend because you are reliable. Not only are you someone that people can trust and count on, but you're dependable. You are always there, not only for yourself, but the people around you if they need help. And this is why people may feel like they can come in and take advantage of you, because you are a source of like comfort for people where you will help them. But at the end of the day, if you feel that they're low vibrational, you will let them go, because baby, you are very you're very intelligent, you're very smart, okay? That's why I feel like you make people feel very foolish for ever thinking that they could try and defeat you, try and take your power, because baby, you can't be outsmarted. That's what makes you a legend. Like, you find it very amusing when people really want to challenge your intelligence. You find that very hilarious. So it also says that you're non-romantic. I don't feel like you're clueless when it comes to love. I feel like you're someone, because you're just so focused on your spiritual growth and development and just your personal journey in life, you are someone that you may not be focused on love. And what really has these haters that want to come up against you triggered is the fact that men, women will still be throwing themselves at you. It's like you have so many romantic offers and possibilities, but you're really not interested in them. And I don't know why that has people feeling jealous. Like, I'll give you an example, right? Okay, let me let my cat out first. So yeah, I'll give you a quick example. I had this one friend, okay, we went clubbing together, right? And we were in the smoking area, and this guy starts talking to me and his friend starts talking to her, and out of nowhere she just storms off and she leaves me with these two strangers in the smoking area. And I am so hella confused, because I'm like, out of all the years of knowing each other, we have never abandoned anyone on a night out. So I'm thinking, okay, she's a bit triggered because she's got the ugly friend in her opinion, and the one that's more attractive is talking to me and she feels some type of way about it. And the reason why I'm confused is because I'm not even like interested. Like, you know what I mean? It's just friendly conversation. We're just having a cigarette and smoking. It's really not that deep. So people could get very triggered by the fact that you're not out here looking for love, but people are just naturally drawn to you and really want to romance you and get to know you. People also really love that not only are you sensual, sexually attractive, but you have good banter. You are fun. You're a joy to be around, okay? You don't take life too seriously. You always know how to look on the brighter side of life, and people really do respect and admire that about you, that you're fun and you're just lighthearted. Oh, yeah, I'll take that one. Okay. Oh, gossipy. Ooh, people love to talk about you. You're a legend, because I don't know if you're a trendsetter. Maybe you're a trendsetter. It's like people want to stay in your business even when you cut them off. People want to stay knowing about what you're doing, whether or not you're doing better without them, or you're just failing without them. And I want to say, you're not failing. You are doing better without the people that you release, and that's what bothers them, okay? That's what makes you a legend. Like, people could try and isolate you, they can try and treat you badly in the hopes that that will knock you off your path, knock you down a peg or two, or just take away your confidence. And it has the complete opposite effect. You just see them for who they are, and you're like, okay, I need to move myself away from you, because your energy is clearly blocking the blessings that are meant to come towards me. So yeah, people love to stay having their name in your mouth. They just love to talk about you. They could also be gossiping about the fact that you've walked away from people, and those people, like, they're going through it, okay, without you being that lovely, considerate, comforting person to help and guide them. Like, I'm not saying that their life is falling apart, but they're missing you. That's what people could also be gossiping about. Like, old friends or acquaintances, co-workers, anyone that goes up against you to try and knock you down a peg or two ends up really missing you, because they can't stop talking about you, they can't forget about you. But yeah, a lot of people stay talking about you because you're the whole vibe. It's giving Keeping Up with the Joneses, like, ugh. So we also have affectionate. I'm very open to showing you how I feel. People really admire, and I know it's a contradiction because we literally said you're a mystery, but I feel like when you do feel comfortable with people, you have no problem. Oh my god, what did we literally say? Like, you are popular. Whether you're a popular loner, people know about you, and they definitely want to be in your clique, okay? What could also make you popular is the people from your past who stay talking about you, which naturally, whoever they're talking about you with, those people are going to start looking into you, and maybe those people end up becoming fans because, hey, they see that you're a whole ass vibe, and the reason these people stay bitching about you is because they're sad that you cut them off and you're moving on to new levels without them. But overall, you are affectionate, you are very loving, and people just really admire that about you, okay? People, it's also given this vibe that the love you give is very genuine and authentic as well. That's what makes you a legend. Like, you could be someone that loves hard, okay? That's why when you see people trying to take advantage of the love that you give, like, you have to cut them off. And it's so funny that you're not a romantic, but you are affectionate. I feel like if the right person did come along, you definitely would consider it, but you're someone that's more focused on your self-development and your bag than you are in finding a new man or a new woman. And that's perfectly fine, because when you're focused on yourself and growing and elevating, the right person will just automatically walk into your life because that's what you're attracting. So it says diligence. Wow. Be meticulous and patient. Nothing worth having comes easy. So you are a hard worker. We literally said it before. You are someone that pays attention to details. You will dot your I's and cross your T's. You're not someone that cuts corners, and that's why you could have other people triggered, because I don't know, they want to say that your success, like, it's fallen in your lap, it's come easy to you, you didn't have to work hard for it, because they don't be working hard for shit. So obviously they're going to project that onto you. But you are someone who very much, like, you take pride in working hard and making sure that every avenue, every area is checked, okay? You do not cross corners. And on top of that, you are a confident baddie, okay? Don't overvalue what you are and undervalue what you are not. You know what it means. But basically, yeah, like, no one can project their illusions onto you. You know who the fuck you are, and if someone wants to come in and try and be like, no, it's this and that and A, B, C, D, E, F, G, you're like, no, can you exit stage left? I don't have time for this. So you're confident, and people really wanna, like, they wanna knock down your confidence. I don't know why. You have people triggered, and hey, that's their issue that they need to deal with. Information, a message is coming that will bring clarity and lift you from the flog. So this could be confirmation that you're gonna receive some information that's gonna clear up everything for you, or it's gonna reaffirm your intuition. But for me, I feel like you're highly intelligent, also intuitive, and it's like, whether or not you have the proof that people are coming up against you, spirit will speak to you and give you that clarity that you need, because that's definitely the vibe that's coming through. Like, people really want to, when it comes to your intuition, they want to make it all foggy. They want to add all this confusion, but you cannot be confused. No one can come in and place illusions onto you that are gonna put you into a mental prison where you just don't know whether or not you're coming and going. The universe will always give you the messages and information that you need to help clear up any confusion that you may be experiencing. And we also have independence. Walk your unique path with a spirit of with a spirit of independence and confidence. So that's literally what we said. Confidence coming out twice. You are highly, highly confident, okay? No one can play in your face and you're gonna be like, yes, Simon, that's what it is. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. But yeah, no one can tell you what it is you should be doing, how you should view yourself, because you're not gonna take it at face value. I'm not saying that you are conceited, but maybe people feel like you are conceited because they want to come in and give you their unsolicited advice, and you're just kind of like, Barbara, I'm sorry, but save that for your mother. I'm not interested. Respectfully. And again, with the popular loner, like, you are someone, you have a lot of strength as well. That's why no one can overpower you and come up against you with any power struggles. But yeah, the independence for me is really reaffirming that you are a popular loner who can, sorry, there was a fly, who could very much just, like, Oh my god, I hate these green flies. It's because I have like plants. So they're just naturally attracted to it. But sorry, in terms of the independence, like you are a popular loner you don't need an entourage to cheer you on. You don't need an entourage to validate you. You very much believe in your own power and your own independence, and that's why you're just able to just fearlessly live life however you deem fit. So I'm going to get 2 more messages from this deck. Oh, okay, we got 2 straight off the bat. Oh, celebration. You finna get some good news. And for me, that's also reaffirming that you're a whole vibe. It's a vibe all the time. You are a whole ass vibe. People love to celebrate and party with you because of your vibration. Like, you have a very high vibration that people just love your energy. This is why you be attracting energy vampires that think they can just drain you and leave you for dead. But anyway, glam. What have we been saying? This is why you're very confident and you're able to be your own cheerleader, because this is what has people triggered, but this is why you are a legend. It's because you're beautiful and you know you're fine, okay? You know you're the shit. People wish they had your self-belief, basically. The self-belief to just know that you are everything in a bag of chips, okay? You are the whole damn package. You are so fine. You are high class. People put you on a high pedestal, okay? People could want to spoil you, take care of you. It's just given high class lady, high class man. It doesn't matter. Like, you're very glamorous. You're very, just Hollywood, baby. This is why you are high. This is why you are hard to attain, okay? Your price tag is up. Not everyone can afford to sit with you. And again, with the romance, like, you have a lot of options. You have a lot of people that really want to sit down and collaborate with you. They want to build with you. They want to come into union and romance you. You have a lot of options and secret admirers that really want to come towards you. But with that non-romantic energy, they definitely be feeling like you're not very interested, or it's gonna take a lot, okay? It's gonna take a very special someone for you to be like, yeah, I want to settle down. And that's what makes you a legend. Like, you will not settle down for any old offer. No, the offer has to be spectacular, okay? It has to be a fairy tale ending for you to be like, I want to settle down with this person right here and build whatever we need to build together. So we have fall down on the couch. Okay, what makes you a legend is it's given this vibe of you could be a bit of a procrastinator. You could be someone that, and maybe this is why people like to project onto you that you don't work hard, because maybe you're someone who leaves something to the last minute, or they just always see you relaxing, just chilling, blocking out the world. But when it comes to getting the job done, you will get the job done. So you're definitely someone who has a good balance between needing to rest, take breaks and recharge, but also you will get the job done. And yeah, that's why people are annoyed, but that's definitely what makes you a legend. We also have relieve the pressure. Yeah, and that's why you have those moments to sit down and relax, because you don't want to burn out to the point where you can't do anything, okay? You will not allow anyone or anything to have you stressed or feel like you're under pressure. If you need to release, whether that be express yourself and tell a bitch how you feel or, you know, take a day off and just relax, you're gonna do that. You will never hold on to things, because keeping them locked in is what burdens you even more. You could be someone like, I'm not saying you go out and you seek confrontation, but you are not afraid of confrontation. Like, if you really need to address a situation because it has you feeling hot and bothered, or it has you feeling stressed, like, you're not just gonna not address it because you want that person to feel comfortable and you want everything to be easy breezy. No, you're someone where you will get shit off your chest, okay? You will hash the air out, you will clear it out, because hey, you're not finna be pressed, you're not finna be stressed, okay? And then we also have stop doing so much. So what did we say? Yeah, people want to project that you're not a hard worker, but you are, okay? This is why Spirit is saying, yes, release the pressure and take the days off to just fall down on the couch and collapse, because baby, sometimes you be doing too much, okay? So obviously your haters want to downplay it, but for the most part, the people who admire you, they really admire that you're very multi-talented, you know how to multitask, you have a lot of projects going on, and it seems like the pressure is not getting to you, because at the end of the day, you will always get the job done. Nothing is going to stop you from getting it done, period. Collaboration. Oh my God. People want to work with you to help you reach the desired goal that you guys have agreed upon. Like, because you're focused on building your material wealth and finances, like, you could either have a gift at the gap where you can naturally draw people in to work with you, or just overall people love your money mindset, they love your creativity, they love how you manage your projects and your workload, and overall they just want to work with you because you're a good vibe. You bring a lot to the table when it comes to finances and businesses and group projects. And yeah, people just really admire you and they want to work with you. That's what makes you a legend. You are a great team player. And on top of that, maybe even good at leading a team towards success. Like, people really trust your judgment to help them navigate wherever they need to go in life, for real. But it's funny because this one says lost, which is kind of a contradiction, but it says, who are you? Where are you going? What is this purpose or meaning in your life? And I feel like, for me, this reaffirms that, because I can't remember where, but somewhere we definitely got the energy of, you know who you are. I think it was the confidence card. Like, you know who you are. No one can project anything onto you. And you could really attract, hold on a second. Sorry, people were talking in the background. But yeah, you could really attract people who are lost. They don't really know themselves or what direction they are heading in towards life. And this is what maybe they project onto you unknowingly. You know what it is? Like, when people have an identity crisis, I don't really want to say an identity crisis, but when they struggle to find themselves and their purpose, they can unconsciously just like lash out and project onto people. But yeah, for you, you don't have that problem. You are not lost. You very much, even if you have moments where you don't know where the universe is guiding you, you always trust that you are on the right path and you are going in the right direction. But I feel like that's what you attract, and that's why people really want to challenge you and your power and your confidence, because they feel like that's what they lack. They wish that they knew what it is that they are supposed to do, what it is that life is teaching them in their journey, the same way that you have kind of figured out the code of life. So we also have innocence, inner child, play, nurture. Oh, I love this energy. This is how, this is why you know how to have fun and let loose, but you also know when it's time to like work hard and stuff like that. So what makes you a legend is exactly that. You're very in tune with your inner child. You know how to have fun as well as work hard, and you know when to nurture and heal your inner child wounds. Like, this is why you don't get stuck in cycles of codependencies and stuff like that, because you've really worked on healing whatever it is that your inner child is needing. But overall, and I feel like that's why people again feel like they can take advantage of you, because of your innocence, because of your free-spirited energy. Like, people think you're a bit naive, and it's like, I feel like it's a front. You could play naive and dumb to people because you really want to see how they're going to operate. Are they going to try and be conniving and feel like they're going to come in and take advantage of you? Or are they going to be nice and genuine like you as well? So that's why you really don't care how people see you. You don't care about the rumors and projections people put out there, because at the end of the day, it helps you read a room. It helps you read people and the energy. So we have limitless access to infinite potential. And I feel like we said somewhere that you have a lot of options and possibilities available to you. And that again is why people are triggered by you. But it's definitely what makes you a legend. The fact that your potential, your power, the possibility, endless, limitless. You can do anything that you set your mind to. No one can come in and be like, no, you can't do this, because you're gonna prove them wrong. I feel like what makes you a legend is that you stay proving people wrong. Okay, people, I don't know if you're the underdog or people just want to sleep on you or they don't want to give you your flowers, but you show them. You show them. You definitely have an energy where you make people eat their words. You make them eat their hands. Eat their hands, lol. You make them eat their hat, and by hell and high water, you will get your flowers and your recognition by people, because you can't, like, if the proof is in the pudding, you can't say it's not there. Okay, you're more of a, y'all keep running your dick suckers, because I'm gonna show you what it is and you're gonna learn today, boo. You're gonna learn. Oh my god, you are an angel. Okay, you help people who are in need without any expectation of receiving something in return. So yeah, again, reaffirming that what makes you a legend is your authenticity, your kind-hearted nature, the fact that you're very genuine and you're very loving. But for me, again, it's reaffirming why people stay feeling like they can take advantage of you, because they think you're naive and you don't know how the big bad world operates, but you do. You just choose to be a light within the darkness, because you know by putting good into the world you're going to get a lot more out of it. So for sure, like, people really do be admiring that about you, that you are a light, you are an angel, you are genuine, you are authentic. You may have experienced corruption within this world, but you have not allowed it to corrupt you. You have not become the pain and torment that you have experienced. Okay, and that's what also makes you a legend, and that's how you could also trigger people, because you really reflect how they are low vibrational, and you do it through kindness. You're someone who will definitely kill them with kindness, and it has people really reflecting on who they are as a person, because it's like, damn, I did all this ish against this person and they're still love, light, and high vibration. Like, I really need to reflect on myself and what I'm bringing to the table, because oh my god, Dylan, well, ℚ𝕚𝕕. Hold on a second. Okay, I had to go and see what it is. It's dilettante. I've never seen that word before, so I love broadening my vocabulary any day of the week. But from what I'm gathering, like, it's someone who can cultivate an interest or area of their life without real commitment or knowledge of said topic. So whether that's the creative arts or science, like, I don't know if you're someone who's naturally gifted and talented, or you can become a master in a craft without necessarily needing to study hard for that particular subject. Like, your passion drives you, but it says delights in the arts without having to be a professional, alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. So yeah, people don't, well, no, let's stop talking about people and their projections, because that's not what it's about. It's about what makes you a legend. And what makes you a legend is that you can pick up a talent, whether that be creative. You could be someone who is highly creative, but you can pick up a talent or a skill, and you don't have to study to become a master at it. Okay, it's like you're naturally gifted at what you do. Your passions and your creativity, they very much push you. Okay, they very much excite you, and because you have that passion for whatever it is you are doing, you will not become superficial, or you will not become robotic in whatever you do, because hey, I'm not saying that you don't have to slave and labor over it, but it's this fact that, like, you didn't have to study for it. Okay, you just did it because you wanted to, and you're just naturally gifted at it. It's like given that vibe of your life purpose is what you're here to do. So I don't know if I explained that good, but what definitely makes you a legend is that you can tap into different areas and skills, and you don't necessarily have to study to be great at it. You're just naturally talented and gifted, boy. keep repeating myself, but yeah, so we have sensual, and we literally said it, you're very desired by many, okay? A lot of people are lusting after you, are thirsting after you. You could have a siren energy that just naturally calls people in. It could also be a confirmation that in the bedroom, like, you know how to put it down. Your sexual talents are unmatched, okay? You definitely have people forgetting about their past, their exes, their sneaky links, and becoming a little obsessed over your sensual energy that you be giving. So we also have pessimist. Because this is high vibrational, I want to say you are not a pessimist, okay? We literally said you know how to see the brighter side of life, but it's reaffirming to other people that, hey, you could attract a lot of pessimists that want to project their negative outlook on life onto you because they just feel like you're so naive. Like, how do you have this love and light attitude all day of the week? Like, it cannot be possible. And you literally reject that because you're not here for any negative outlook or viewing of life, because you know that's not going to help you elevate in any way or sense of the word. So we also have demon magic. Someone is conjuring demons to block your blessings and bring harm your way. And we literally said it at the start, like, people stay trying to come up against you and slow down your elevation and progression. And I want to let you know, especially with that angel card coming through, like, the archangels in your ancestral team and the divine is forever protecting you. And you could have an energy, like, I know some people have that energy where demons do not want to be fucking with them because, like, hey, they know they're unfuckable. Like, so you could definitely have that energy. Like, people could send harmful shit your way, but we literally said it with that boomerang effect. The universe will move you out the way and it goes right back to them. No one can stop your blessings, and unfortunately they definitely learned the hard way. So what makes you a legend is that people really try and send stuff to you to slow you down and block you, and it doesn't work. It does not work. Binding spell. Someone is using spell work to keep you from using your personal power. Oh my god. What a perfect way to end the reading, because that's literally how we started off, by saying that people really want to come up against you and take your power. They want to cloud your intuition. They want to block your progression. They want to block your spiritual growth because they see your potential. They see that your potential is limitless, and they don't like that because they feel like they themselves cannot reach those powers of heights in succession. So overall, it's not working because you are a legend, and it's the fact that you can sense the negativity around you, but you don't allow it to affect you or block you from wherever it is that you need to go. And spirit for sure isn't allowing it, because we saw how strong, confident, and independent you are. It's just people are very upset as well. I'm sorry, I'm sighing because we keep referring to people, but for you guys, this is what it really is. Like, you are such a legend, okay? You're an OG original gangster, spiritual baddie, high priestess, and that's why so many people want to come and they want to test your power. They want to come and take your power from you. They want to stop your growth and elevation because they're not happy it's you. It's giving this vibe like, it should have been me. Why not me? They are not happy that you've been blessed and you're one of God's favorite. And that's what makes you a legend. You're blessed, you're one of God's favorite. And I'm sorry, guys, you have a lot of people triggered. So I'm going to end it there. Thank you, Pal2, for tuning in with me. This has been a very insightful reading. Okay, you have a lot of haters, but they ain't keeping you down. That's what's for sure. So let me know in the comment section if any of this resonated. If you have any suggestions for future readings, let me know. I'm going to look into it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Join the familiar. I apologize again for the interruptions. A lot of busy movements around the house, but it is what it is. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, Pal Free. Welcome to your reading, and we're gonna tap in and see what makes you legendary. Okay, so I have these pre-picked cards for your pile that we'll tap into later, and let's just get straight into your tarot and see what the tea is. Spirit, ancient ancestors, ascending masters, guardian angels, divine. What makes pile 3 legendary, please? Oh, okay. What is that card that just flipped out? Let's see. Oh, I love the energy, baby. You got a bag, okay? And it's very much giving me this vibe of that you are a humble person, because you don't mind sharing your riches with people who deserve it, you know, who are authentic just like you, who are not trying to use you for the wrong reasons. You're someone who's very genuine, yes, authentic, but I was gonna say you're very generous. Wow. You're very genuine. Oh my god, I cannot say the word generous. You're very generous with what you when you want to share your wealth and abundance with others. You're just very legendary as well, because people respect you, they look up to you. You're someone who helps your community. You help people get onto game the same way you got onto game. You're not someone that's gonna like gatekeep information, because like the world is big enough for everybody to shine. So yeah, people just really respect you because of how hardworking and abundant you are, and it's like you're on a pedestal and people want to get like you because you're a boss babe, you're a boss dude. Not only are you able to help and give to your community and people who need your time and energy, you very much attract that same abundance where people, the same way that you assist and help and give to others, like people want to do that for you as well. You're definitely seen as a blessing in people's lives, or you're just blessed, like, period. Like people just see that you're highly favored by the universe. You're continuously blessed, whether it comes to finances, wealth, or riches, or just like new opportunities in life, whether that be career or just your future endeavors on where you really want your life to go. Yeah, what did we say? Like, you're a boss babe, you're a boss dude. We literally have the emperor out here. You're someone who has a lot of authority and respect within your community. Like, people really do look up to you as the standard, as the blueprint of what they want to be when they're older, or just like in terms of maybe you have a lot of stability going on in your life right now, and people really aspire to have the same stability that you have. When it comes to, even if you are someone who identifies with the divine feminine, because we also have the King of Swords here, which just lets me know that you're very tapped into your divine masculine energy. You have an aura that when it comes to operating within a man's world, you know how to run that shit. You know how to run with the big boys, okay? You get a lot of respect, not from just women, but from men as well. Men, they look at you and they're like, damn, regardless of if you're a woman, like they see you as their equal. You are very much a match of alignment to them. They feel like in terms of power and authority, like it's given this vibe. Like, you know how alpha men, they don't really have time to be listening to anybody and everybody's opinion, but for you, baby, they will have time to listen to your opinion and your advice, because they see you as a figure of someone that they definitely want to look up to. If you're a smoker, people definitely think that's cool, you got the swagger with it, or you could be a smoker and people just can't really tell because you just look very high class and elevated. But overall, yeah, you're definitely a symbol of inspiration. People definitely don't want to crush you because you're very authoritative, dominant, and when it comes to the control of whatever direction your life is going in, like it really looks like you have control of everything around you. You're very stable and your foundation is hella solid right now. People also think you're a legend because you're very dependable. You're someone who they feel safe and guarded and protected around, okay? If they need someone to come through, and I'm not saying that you're gonna fight people's battles for them, but people feel happy knowing that if they needed you to come through and fight a battle for them, you will do exactly that. You will literally stand up for them and help protect them and make sure they're not getting wronged by anybody. People really look up to you because not only are you stable, you're someone who's very rational when it comes to strategizing like any plans, or yeah, basically rational. Like you're not just gonna put your emotions into something and act off of your emotions. You know how to separate the business from the emotions and act accordingly. You're also someone that, I know like being stubborn and rigid can be a bit of a negative attribute, but for you, it definitely makes you legendary because no one can come through and make you do their biddings or bend to their will. If it doesn't align with you, you don't fuck with it. You tell people to jog on and keep it moving. It's not your cup of tea. And people respect it. When you tell people no, like they respect it. They don't really be trying to cross your boundaries because it's given this energy that you're not someone to be played with. And that's why you're a legend. People know that they can't challenge your authority or play on it, period. So let's see if we can get 2 more messages. Oh, I love that. The 10 of Cups. So you could be family orientated. Your family definitely love and respect you. Okay. Your dreams and your wish fulfillment. You got a lot of finances and financial stability. I don't know if you come from money and that's why people be looking up to you or they think you're a legend because like you come from a wealthy financial background, but on top of that, you're not someone who's just sitting on your ass and doing nothing. Like you are working to add to your family's legacy or simply just make your own name for yourself away from your family's legacy. You're also someone that when it comes to peace and harmony, you don't like anyone messing with your happiness or your abundance, okay? You will very much boot people wherever they need to go because no one's finna mess about with your wish fulfillment, okay? You're very much someone when it comes to chasing your happily ever after, whatever your dreams are, like you make it happen. You are very lucky, or people just feel like because you're blessed and it appears that you are lucky, you're like the Lord's favorite, the divine's favorite, okay? You are highly blessed and highly favored. People could also look at you as a soulmate that they have a deep loving bond or connection with, or they simply just feel like because you're so stable and you have that good family background, or you just have good connections with your family in general, people definitely feel like you're marriage material and they would definitely love to build with you because they just feel like it would just be so happy, peaceful, and harmonious if they were to collaborate with you and build a family. Oh, and what's our final message? Death. As much as you are happy, go lucky, and fun, you're also someone that you have no problem ending cycles that do not serve you, okay? People could be intimidated because maybe it's your detachment style. Like you're someone that you have no problem detaching from people, places, and things that are not for your best outlook, or just they're not serving you, they're not fulfilling you, they're not filling up your cup the way that you wish they would. Overall, you're someone who knows how to heal and transmute. You're not codependent. You don't really rely on people to help you do your shadow work. You will handle your own karma accordingly, okay? You don't blame any wrongdoings that you may be experiencing on other people, and it just comes into that energy of you just being able to really take control of your life and handle it how it needs to be handled. You're also someone who welcomes change and new beginnings. You're not gonna resist any foundations that are falling because, hey, if one door closes, another one opens, and that's just the journey that you need to go through, okay? You don't have a fear of moving on to new cycles or releasing, you know, negative patterns and ideals that you may have adopted, but you're just overall, you're not someone who's going to hold on to old situations that really just aren't serving your elevation and your growth. So let's get some more messages from this personality deck on why you're legendary. Oh, I love it. We already got some things shooting out. That card loves to come through. What's the bottom one? Unstable. So I feel like you have people triggered because you're very stable within yourself and the direction that you're heading in life, and the people around you, like the reason they're triggered is because they lack that stability. They lack the it's like having an outlook where you're just very focused and determined to bring about the financial security and stability that you need. I'm not saying that it's money related, but whatever way that you are stable within your life, whether it's mentally, emotionally, financially, spiritually, like, people are just envious because they don't feel like they have that same balance. They don't feel like they have that same control over all avenues or aspects of their life. So materialistic, what did we say? What makes you a legend is because you could be very much a trendsetter. People look to you because maybe you have the latest fashions, or you be setting your own trends, okay? You could have designer, or if you don't have designer, whatever you're wearing, it looks like it could be of the upper class, finer things. Basically, you're a legend because you got your bag. You stay focused on making your bag bigger, okay? Enhancing your material wealth. People could, I mean, there's always going to be that negative aspect of people being like, oh, all they care about is money. But the Six of Pentacles, it cancels that out. You have no problem sharing your wealth with others as long as it's not karmic, you know what I mean? So yeah, people definitely look at you as a socialite, someone with high social status, and you're out here setting trends because you're living the life of Riley and everyone wants to be on the ride with you. That's why you're bound to attract, you know, some low vibrational haters. Spazzy, you go off a lot. So yeah, you don't take shit from nobody. You have no problem telling a bitch how you feel. If someone disrespects you, you have no problem letting them know how they've disrespected you and how they should never cross your boundaries. You don't fear confrontation. I feel like people don't really want to get into confrontation with you because you have a reputation for handling business. You have a reputation for letting people know what it is and what it is not. So yeah, people are intimidated by you because you got a bit of a temper and you're not afraid to go from 0 to 100 real quick, okay? If you need to check somebody, you gonna check them, boo. And oh my gosh, attractive. My looks get a lot of attention. So you are very much the main character energy. You are gorgeous, you are handsome, you have a lot of admirers. People are attracted to you regardless if you wear makeup or you have your natural beauty. It doesn't matter. You are a stunner, you are a showstopper. People are either stopping in their tracks to look at you, or they're turning their head backs to get another glimpse because they can't believe how beautiful and attractive you are. So that's definitely what makes you legendary. So what else fell out? Introverted. Oh, I'm the reserved, outlet, and shy type. So okay, you're a little guarded. You're a mystery. Not everybody is allowed in your circle, but you have people very intrigued by your introverted nature because that's so interesting, because you're such a boss and you handle business, but at the same time, it could just be this thing where people want to know everything and anything about you, but you're not out here spilling the tea on yourself because you like your privacy. That's what it is. What makes you a legend is that you keep your private life private. You leave people on a need-to-know basis. You may be shy, but you are definitely reserved. You're not out here just divulging every little detail of yourself to people because for you, it's unnecessary. People don't need to know every gory detail of your life. But you definitely have people curious and intrigued about you because it's like, I don't know if your face tells a story, tells a tale, but people know there's so much more depth to you that you're not really sharing with them. And they want to know your secrets. Like, why are you being so reserved? Okay, I think I'm just going to have to pick. So let's do this. We'll take this one. We'll take this one. And we'll take this one. Okay, thank you. Let's get into it. Oh, what's the bottom deck energy? Oh my gosh. depletion, set boundaries with energy vampires, know when to say no. I feel like we literally did say this. You have no problem speaking your mind, setting those boundaries, and cutting people off that are karmic. What makes your legend as well is because of the material wealth and stability that you have, the golds and riches, and how beautiful and attractive you are. Like, you do really attract energy vampires that want to deplete and, you know, they want to take from you. They want to steal your energy. They want to steal your power. But because you're just so dominant, you're large, you're in control, you're in charge, people can't do that, okay? So we have bottled up. Release the emotions you have bottled up and restore your life. Yeah, we literally said this. Like, you are very balanced when it comes to mind, emotions, spiritually, mentally. Like, you're not keeping things bottled up. You're not, like you say, we literally said it, you speak on how you feel because you understand how healthy it is to do that work where you need to release things. You're not just going to hold on to them for the sake of holding on to them. So you're definitely a legend because you don't hold things in and just wait to explode. You will let people know how you feel because at the end of the day, you allow your emotions to flow through you because that is the healthiest way to deal with them. Anger, oh my gosh, anger is your biggest enemy. Release the pain inside and learn how to forgive. So what did we say? You literally be going off, okay? What makes you legendary is you have a bit of a temper. People are intimidated by the temper that you have. For it to say it's your biggest enemy, I guess it's something that you are working on because it's not always good to go off. But overall, like, we're not going to focus too much on that because at the end of the day, I feel like you know how to forgive people when it is necessary, but sometimes not everyone deserves your forgiveness. But yeah, we've already basically tapped into the fact that you have a temper and you know how to go off on people, and that's what makes you legendary because no one can walk all over you. No one can project onto you and make you do what it is they want you to do or live life however they feel you should be living life, because you're gonna collect them together politely or disrespectfully and let them know what it is. Dreams, if you can dream it, you can achieve it. The time is now. So yeah, you are a dreamer, you are a visionary, you're very ambitious, you're a magic manifester. Whatever your happily ever after is, you're literally out here making it come true. And people think you're an absolute legend because it's like, no matter when you face defeat or opposition, you do not give up. You stay focused on your dreams and your achievements and you go after them regardless of what's going on around you or if people are trying to sabotage you. Like, nah, you don't stand for that. And maybe that's why you do be getting angry a lot, because you have people that really want to come in and sabotage you and tell you that you can't do whatever it is that you aspire to do. And it's really not their business to be telling you or trying to dictate what you should be doing in your life. They should really just be minding their business, if you ask me. So I'm going to take this card. And I'm going to take this card. And what's our bottom energy? We have stability. That's literally what we've been saying throughout the whole entire reading, that you're just hella stable, okay? And people can be a bit envious of the fact that nothing can rock you, nothing can push you off your path because you are so focused on whatever goals you are here to achieve and do. So we literally have tradition, okay? What makes you a legend is because you are someone, yeah, you may be modernized, but you learn how to incorporate that with, like, you still live up to certain traditions that you've grown up on. I'll give you an example. Like, for me personally, I'm all about sexual liberation and having fun and wilding out and being your inner freak and whatever. But at the same time, I'm also celibate. So I'm not just going to be out here sharing my sexual energy with anybody. And that's like one of the traditions that I live by. Even though I'm so hippie, I'm so with the modern times and what it is, you will still adopt certain traditions that you're just like, this is what you've grown up on, and this is really what you know, it's what you respect, it's what you want to live your life by. So people really do admire how You're very up with the times, but you still have that tradition of what you've been brought up on, what you've been taught as you were younger, and you somehow modernize it and incorporate it into your daily life. People very much admire that. And we have sexuality, just as I was telling you about my own experience with like traditions and sexuality. You are very much sensual, okay? You are a siren. People find you hella alluring, and maybe you could be celibate, okay? Maybe you're not out here sharing your body with everybody, and that's what makes you a legend or legendary, because people really want to know what's going on. They really want you to put it down on them, because they just know that your sensuality is, oh, it's God's gift, okay? But overall, yeah, people are just very curious about, maybe even curious about your sexuality, if it's fluid, you know what I mean? But you're a siren, you're gorgeous. You could have an energy that if you put it on them, people becoming a bit hooked and obsessive, possessive. They want to lock it down with you for life, because they don't want anyone else swimming up in your oceans and dicking you down, period, okay? But yeah, let's check into your pre-pick cards, and let me get some water. Okay, Power Free, let's get into this. This too shall pass. So yeah, you're very much someone that can brave any storm that life throws your way. You're not going to get too caught up in the oppositions and stagnation happening around you, because you know it's just a lesson that you have to learn, and you just have to gather your strength, and you just have to push on and push through, because at the end of the day, I want to say character development is character development, and the universe is just preparing you and giving you the strength, the knowledge and information you need for the next level of life. So yeah, this is why you have so much authority and control, and you're so dominant, because you have been through situations where you have really had to step into that masculine energy and take control, because at the end of the day, you're not going to allow life to just swallow you whole, like suck you out, suck you up and spit you out. Like, you're not going to allow life to do that to you, and you're not going to crumble and fall, because at the end of the day, it will pass. It's not forever. Just the present moment counts. Yeah, you're not someone that's gonna get too focused on the past. Like, you are someone, say if people want to come and they want to use your past against you, like, you've grown, you're evolved, you're not the same person that you were in the past, so you can't come and use my past against me, because I don't even know that girl anymore. Like, you guys are the ones that are still hooked up over her. But you're very much living in the present moment. You don't allow life to pass you by. You very much value like the time that you have in this world, and how you're just living and enjoying life, and you don't really stress about the future, or you don't really, say if you're someone who has really big dreams, you don't stress about the fact that you haven't achieved everything that you want to achieve. You're very much just enjoying life and living for the moment, and just having so much fun with it. So we have communication, better communication needed to help the situation. You are someone that people don't want to get into confrontations with you, and people don't want to get into debates with you, because no one can talk circles around you. You are someone who is very good at communicating how you feel. You're very good at making sure that no one misunderstands what you're trying to say. People cannot put words into your mouth, because you can quickly clear up the situation and dead it right there and then. So you're a wonderful communicator. People can really admire hearing your voice. Maybe your voice sounds really just sensual, fluid, or you know those ASMR videos? I don't know if I said that correctly. It's just very calming and soothing. People just love the sound of your voice and the way that you talk. You could even have an accent that makes you stand out from other people, and hey, people could just think that's really cool and legendary. Hope things will get better, and it literally ties into this too will pass. Nothing can ever keep you down. Nothing can dampen your spirit, dampen your hope, because it's as if it's this vibe of like, you've seen what the universe can do for you. You have seen how the universe has blessed you and pulled you out of situations that seemed like they were dire, seemed like they were never getting better. Like, what makes you legendary is the fact that you not only are you hopeful and faithful in the fact that the universe, the divine, the Lord, whatever you believe in will always come through and provide for you, will make sure that you never go hungry, you'll never go without. You're also a source of inspiration and hope for other people because they've seen how you've elevated and how you have conquered life, and they want that for themselves too. And the only way to do that for yourself is, like, I feel like we said it at the start, is you show up for yourself. You are reliable, you are dependable, you never give up on yourself, okay? You always got to be remaining hopeful and believing that you have the power to turn shit around, and that's what makes you legendary. You have the power to turn any circumstances into your favor because you never give up. You never just basically, yeah, you never fall down, lie down and let people just walk all over you. Building blocks of the universe. You are forever building the dream, the vision of what you want your life to be. No one can stop you from building whatever vision it is, and you're definitely doing that with the help of the universe, okay? You are working with the universe to build your heaven on earth, whatever that may be. You want to be an entrepreneur, you want to be an actor, you want to be a singer, you want to write a book, you want to be a model, you want to be a famous painter. It doesn't matter, as long as you are continuously putting in the work, putting those building blocks together to make your vision come through. Like, it's gonna come through. People see you as someone who is a dedicated hard worker when it comes to trying to conquer your goals, your dreams, and your aspirations, and that's why they very much respect you. And this, for me, transformation, who are you becoming, realigns with the death card. You are someone who, you can go through like major glow ups, or you can just go through so many different glow ups where you can reinvent yourself. People, not everyone has that power to shed a past version of themselves, and that's why we literally said people can't come to you and try and make you feel bad about your past, because you have evolved, you have transitioned beyond that, and you have become a better and new version of yourself. So what makes you a legend is the fact that it's given this vibe that people really can't keep up with you. You're forever evolving and growing and transitioning into better and greater versions of yourself. You're discovering so many sides of your talents, your skills, your gifts, that it's like untapped potential that you are forever always tapping into. You're finding your strength, your power, your knowledge, and yeah, you're just forever growing and evolving, and people look at you like a source of inspiration. We also have visionary, okay? Capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others, willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. So for me, that realigns with the Six of Pentacles, where you very much are happy to help your community. You're happy to help people without that desired need of receiving anything in return, okay? You're very authentic, genuine, and yeah, we literally already said authentic. But other than that, yeah, you have the vision, the ambition to build your own heaven on earth. You're very innovative in the sense of, like, when you create things, it's out of the box. People have never really thought of this before, and this is why you're inspiring new trends and new levels, okay? You're very much a blueprint for enlightenment and elevation. And hey, you got your own little fan club going, okay? But it's not in the sense that people want to become you and copy you. It's like you inspire people to find their own uniqueness within themselves, okay? I feel like you awaken people to become their own visionary, whatever you want to say. Like, you enlighten people and they find their own unique talents and their own unique gifts because you inspire them to tap into a part of themselves that they may have been avoiding because they just felt like they didn't have the power to do that. So people really do appreciate that you inspire their own creativity. You awaken whatever creative path that they're trying to go through. But overall, you're out here setting trends, okay? You're the blueprint of creativity, and it's definitely giving this vibe of you can literally manifest your dreams into reality, and on top of that, you can make nothing into something, okay? Midas touch. Oh my god, Father, realigning with that Emperor card that we came out, where I'm not saying like, because you could be a woman, I'm not saying that you are a father figure to people, but people just look up to you as an authoritative figure. So we have talent for creating and supporting life, positive guiding light within a tribal unit. And I literally just said that, like, you inspire people to wake up and find their creative spark, find their talent, find their life purpose on what it is they are here to do. You you make people not want to be like bots or NPC players. Like, you really make people want to find their own life path and tap into their creative spirit. And for me, that just reaffirms that you're definitely a source of inspiration. People look up to you as an authoritative figure in the sense of like a leader. Okay, you could be a natural born leader who is very much awakening your soul tribe. You are guiding the collective to tap into their creative talents and just go out there and shine to the world. Stop hiding, stop doubting yourself, because the same way you are here to do great things, you inspire that within other people. You make them believe that they too are a visionary who is here to do amazing things and wake up the universe. So we have psychic. So no wonder you are out here waking people up. No wonder you are out here making people go through their own elevation and growth and finding out how they can become their better version of themselves, and inspiring them to make their own place, like make their own heaven on earth the same way you are doing that. You are psychically talented, you are gifted, and yeah, maybe you have this energy where you can very much read people's aura and energies. So that's how you know how to avoid any kind of energy vampires that want to siphon your power or just want to cloud your intuition. But yeah, you're very psychically gifted, you're very powerful, and again, starseed, I cannot say it enough. So this is definitely a confirmation that you are here to wake up the planet, you are here to inspire people. And I feel like you're someone that you also wake up other spiritual people, in the sense of like, you help them. I keep hearing you just help people discover their talents and their gifts. So you could also wake up other star seeds, other earth angels, or you just really help other spiritual people who are trying to tap into their gifts, especially if they're like at the start of their journey and they're looking for advice on how to best tap in with their ancestral team and stuff like that. You are a source of information. Like we literally said, you're not someone that's going to gatekeep information because you don't want to put people onto game. You're definitely here shining bright like a diamond, and on top of that, you are sharing your wealth and your knowledge. You're not gatekeeping. You want people to be enlightened and evolved just like you, and you're putting your community onto game. People very much do respect and acknowledge that you are psychically gifted, that you are unique, that you are different, that you're here to do a different job than the regular Tom, Dick, and Joe. You know what I mean? People just realize that there is something very special and ethereal about you. Or is it ethereal? I can't remember. Return to sender. With energy work, cleansing, and prayer, what they did to you will be sent back to them wrapped in a bow. I freaking love that. That is so hilarious. So, you definitely have a power where no one can cross you without feeling some serious repercussions, okay? It's given Uno reverse. You will send all that evil eye, bad magic right back to people. People cannot send for you if you did not send for them, period. Like, you're highly protected. You are God's favorite. You are a starseed. You are a psychic, okay? You can read energy. You can feel when people are trying to psychically attack you. And I feel like people who really do try to send shit your way, they find out the hard way that it really is just a boomerang effect. It doesn't touch you, okay? So yeah, because you're divinely protected. Divine protection, you are being protected by divine beings. They see what you are unable to see and cut it off before it can reach you. That's literally what we said. Even if it's not you, like, you could definitely have your own spiritual practices and rituals and prayers that you like to do, But you really don't have to be doing that all the time, because your archangels, your ancestors, the divine are forever watching over you, and they're protecting you, making sure no one can harm you or, you know, tamper with your energy, tamper with your spiritual gifts, okay? So it was no joke when I was saying that you are the Lord's favorite, okay? You are definitely highly favored, and the divine is always looking out for you. And you're definitely, the reason why you're a legend is because you're here to essentially wake up the planet, okay? The same way that you have discovered your own gifts and talents, you're meant to go out into the world and help people discover theirs. And that's why the universe is watching over you heavy and protecting you, because they see that you're literally just out here doing good deeds, okay? You're just being a good ass vibe, and anyone that's sending stuff to you is simply just because they're a negative Nancy and they're jealous, and at the end of the day, that's their problem. That is not yours. So pile free. Thank you for tuning into my reading. This was so much fun. If it resonated with you, you know, comment down below, let me know. Or if you have any recommendations for any future topics, also let me know. I'll look into that. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, join the familiar, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.